101, you can't name a better league. Hey, look, ball out, going all out. We the big time players, what they talking about? Facts. We a different pedigree, ain't nobody checking me. BTP 101, you can't name a better league. Okay, BTP shoot like 223s. Honestly, it ain't no other league you would rather be. Simulations, the computer league. Put them on the team, level up and ball like Kobe Bean, or hook it like Kareem. Yeah, ball and breaking barriers, aware of us, you know they is. Drop another 20 in OT, I need a crowd for this. Kings of the court with this 2K, we need some crowns for this. Splash Brothers feel like playing Steph, they might drown with this. War ready Spartacus, crunch time. All in, going all out. We the big time players, what they talking about? We a different pedigree, ain't nobody checking me. BTP 101, you can't name a better league. Ball out, going all out. We the big time players, what they talking about? We a different pedigree, ain't nobody checking me. BTP 101, you can't name a better league. Ball out, going all out. We the big time players, what they talking about? We a different pedigree, ain't nobody checking me. BTP 101, you can't name a better league. Hey, look, ball out, going all out. We the big time players, what they talking about? Facts. We a different pedigree, ain't nobody checking me. BTP 101, you can't name a better league. Okay, BTP shoot like 223s. Honestly, it ain't no other league you would rather be. Simulations, the computer league. Put them on the team, level up and ball like Kobe Bean, or hook it like Kareem. Yeah, ball and breaking barriers, aware of us, you know they is. Drop another 20 in OT, I need a crowd for this. Kings of the court with this 2K, we need some crowns for this. Splash Brothers feel like playing Steph, they might drown with this. War ready Spartacus, crunch time. All in, going all out. We the big time players, what they talking about? We a different pedigree, ain't nobody checking me. BTP 101, you can't name a better league. Ball out, going all out. We the big time players, what they talking about? We a different pedigree, ain't nobody checking me. BTP 101, you can't name a better league. Ball out, going all out. We the big time players, what they talking about? We a different pedigree, ain't nobody checking me. BTP 101, you can't name a better league. Hey, look, ball out, going all out. We the big time players, what they talking about? Facts. We a different pedigree, ain't nobody checking me. BTP 101, you can't name a better league. Okay, BTP shoot like 223s. Honestly, it ain't no other league you would rather be. Simulations, the computer league. Put them on the team, level up and ball like Kobe Bean, or hook it like Kareem. Yeah, ball and breaking barriers, aware of us, you know they is. Drop another 20 in OT, I need a crowd for this. Kings of the court with this 2K, we need some crowns for this. Splash Brothers feel like playing Steph, they might drown with this. War ready Spartacus, crunch time.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion, yeah. I feel like an astronaut in the ocean, ay. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion, yeah. I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. What you know about rolling?
Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, improving NBA officiating has gone high-tech. Today, the NBA uses the proprietary game review system, which is broken down from double-digit camera angles. Analysts spend a day or two dissecting each game. And Kevin, that data is used for evaluating, training, and communication with the teams.
Isn't that something? I mean, every day there's something new. Fascinating, fascinating stuff, DA. Thank you. So the New York starting five. And for Toronto, Money out there with Snow. Then it's Junior. And there's Flash. At this point of the season, Greg, right in the heart of the schedule, what are the biggest challenges for a player?
Kevin, sometimes it's just about knowing what city you're in. The travel in this league is crazy, but you really want to keep focused and sleep and eat right. Vital.
And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Here is Ross. Here's Frank. Misses from close range. So for New York, their last game, a win against Boston. Moore passes to the Prophet. Passes it to D. New York moving the ball around. A shot by the Prophet, no good. The feed to Covington. Pass to Frank. To the middle, and he goes in for the dunk.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's the Prophet. Boy, he was something else against Boston. Ross against Moore. 5 on the clock. Over Ross. Moore with the bucket.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Ross passes to Frank. There's the triple. Drains the three-pointer.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's D after Toronto at the three-pointer. Moore outside. Covington trying to break free, and it's rebounded by Covington.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Ross passes to Covington. Out of bounds, possession goes to the Force.
And let's check out the stats for Ross.
A very nice season for him last year. 6th in assists, and he was in the top 20 in field goal percentage. Able to create offense with tremendous efficiency.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Now, here's Junior. He's covered closely. Pass to Snow. Fires for three. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And he's not going to miss that
Sort of an opportunity from deep.
New York trails by 6. They set the screen. The steal. Now, here's Junior. Defense is right there, and Toronto turns it over again. And here's a list of players that have been coming through for their team on both ends of the floor. The point guards with the most steals over the course of the last month. You take a look at Ross. Such quick hands, second in the NBA. And, of course, the great.
And with these guys, they are always going to give you an equally outstanding effort at both ends of the floor. I mean, it takes very aggressive defense to put up steal numbers like that.
I think that's the mentality they have when it comes to defending, aggressive. They don't let up for one single second at that end of the floor, and they're always looking to cause you discomfort.
Now here's Ross. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Here's D. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul, first team foul.
New York shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Number 4, taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Ross against Moore. Takes it from 10. And the basket is good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
The pass to the Prophet. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Force able to retain possession here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game. Thus far, they haven't gotten the ball inside at all.
This is it to Frank. Fires the 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
New York trails by 9. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
There's a good screen. Top of the key. The Prophet with the bucket.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Pass to Frank for the 3. The shot misses. And New York will come the other way. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad. Pass to D. That's tipped. Covington with the steal. The 10-footer. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul, first team foul.
In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Toronto.
At the line for
I mean,
2.
they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, playing with great effort.
And that one falls for Snow. So New York ends up going with the new group. And so he hits both. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
Here is Mason. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Steele. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Mason against Prince. A pass to Cowboy. Takes the 13-footer. No good on the shot. Here's Toronto. They're on a 15-6 run. Passes it to Snow. Here's Steele. Traps in the tray.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Here's T, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for him. New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And he knocks down the first one. The kid, he's checked in for Snow. He's off on the second. Toronto leading by 11. To the paint. Here's Garnett. And it's Cowboy with the rebound. And so here are the Force. Pass to Prince. There's the screen. Down low. It's stolen by Garnett. Here's the kid. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's T. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. Shoots. Cowboy. It's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. They get a hand on it, and the kid picks up the foul.
Number 10.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Here's Steele.
And so far, having trouble converting on the inside.
And he's off on his first shot of the game. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And he makes that one.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Steele. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
13. First personal foul.
Here now, the 2K leaderboard, showing us the best passing teams in the NBA over the course of the last month.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
They set the pick. The shot by T, no good. Toronto leading by 14. Pass to Daniels. Over Prince. Daniels, no good. Here's Cowboy. 8 points his last outing. Steele passes to Prince. Here's T. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Toronto with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We come back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
New York trails by 14. Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Here's the Prophet. It's intercepted. Now the dish to Ross. Shoots it up. In close, he hits it. He has 6.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so here is New York after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. And here's another update on the All-Star voting. Just a couple of days left now to cast your ballot.
Yeah, and it's coming down to the wire now, Kevin. A tense time for some of these players.
You take a look at Ross. He's among the top 10 in the voting in the Western Conference. The fans rewarding him for a tremendous season so far.
And I'm sure he's grateful for that. But, Kevin, I know what he really wants is a spot in that starting lineup.
A great All-Star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
They set the pick. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Now the pass to Snow. Now Junior. Off target with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Lets it go with the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. He kicks it to Ross. Passes to Frank. Just 5 on the clock. Drills it from outside. Junior's got 12 points in the game.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Snow. Kicks it out to Covington. And another basket for Toronto. The Force have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. And New York making a change here. Moore's checked in.
All right, a chance to check out some stats for Junior. Last year, getting it done. And, of course, he's got a nose for the ball. He ranked in the top 10 in steals last season.
And you only average top 3 in points if you have a particular mindset that you are the guy. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Ross. The Prophet passes to Moore. New York moving the ball around. Stay on the clock. New York, no good that time either. And here's Toronto. They're on a 10-2 run here. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for Toronto. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Force on Thursday, then on Saturday. And so it's New York with it. Pass to the Prophet. Shot clock at 6. Covington with the steal. Pass to Ross. Now here's Junior. And there's the pass to Covington. Now Moore. 11 points last game. Throws it up high. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Ross on the wing. Covered by MP. Ross dishes to Junior. Bangs home the trifecta. Junior's got 15.
I'll tell you, he's in a rhythm and playing with purpose. Great first quarter, even better in the second.
Pass to the Prophet. To stop the run. Oh, that's blocked. They retain possession. Goes back up. Covington with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Ross, that's good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
New York calls timeout. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
There you go, fans. That was your
So New York going with almost an entire new group.
substitution on the court.
An opportunity here to go to the 2K leaderboard and see who's been the hottest of the hot at the small forward position for the past month. You look at Junior, third in the league. He typically dominates out there. He can seemingly score at will.
A lot of the NBA's most explosive players man that small forward position, and you're looking at a pretty good collection of them right there.
Boy, that's putting it mildly. The offensive firepower they're packing is superb, and their talent runs the gamut. They can hurt you inside, long range, anywhere in between. They're all just too tough to stop.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Mason, the pass to Frank. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul, first team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Toronto, Frank, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
he makes the first. And both free throws good for Junior. They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
Toronto, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Kicks it to Mason. Hits it from three-point range.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here's Prince. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. There's the pick. Pass to Cowboy. Here's Frank. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel. 19 points for Junior.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Pass to B-Train. MP looking around. The pass to Cowboy. Here's B-Train. Lock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Out to the right wing. T. Good on the triple.
Number 13.
T's got 6.
3 points.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Frank. And that one is hammered home.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Number 51.
And that one's good. Cowboy.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Now, here's Junior. 19 points in the game. And he's good on the free ball. Junior's got 22.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Beyond the arc. The shot by T, no good. Toronto's shooting has been just outrageous, 64% from the field to this point. Mason, the pass to Frank. Fades. That's short off the rim.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Now here's Prince. He's guarded closely. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Passes to Mason. There's the 3. They get it again.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And so it's Toronto going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Tibbs. Going against a high-powered offense like this, I know you have your work cut out for you at the defensive end.
Yeah, you know, they're tough to guard. They put a lot of pressure on you. You can't make body position mistakes. We've got to make sure we try to make them work for the points.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Hey there, everybody. With the All-Star break on the horizon, let's first have a look at the players vying for a spot in the three-point contest.
The field is really coming into focus now. You know these guys are putting in some extra shots after practice.
Hoping practice makes perfect, because you almost need a perfect performance to win this now. And now let's talk about the first half we just watched. A fantastic performance for Toronto.
You know, they've got to thank the bench for this big lead. The second unit is doing work, and it's motivating.
Yeah, the starters have to step up to keep up. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
We've got Flash, Bunny out there with Snow. Then it's Junior. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flush. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Covington. Ross on the wing. Back to Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Moore outside. Here's the Prophet. And again, it's New York.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Pass to Snow. Now, here's Junior. D right on him. That 3 off the mark. New York shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. Moore outside. Pass to the Prophet. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. The Prophet's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Here's Ross and another basket for Toronto.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Now here's Moore. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Here's the Prophet. The three-pointer, no good.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Tries it from 9. From the stripe, Covington trying to break free. And another basket for Toronto.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
There's the pass to the Prophet. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Covington's got rebound number 8 now on the night. The shot's good from Snow.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for New York. The Prophet passes to Moore to end the run, and he drops that one in. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Ross kicks to Junior. Sinks that one from the post. Junior's got 24 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's the Prophet. 8 points for him. Buries it from 3-point range. The Prophet's got 9 points here in the second half.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
Ross passes to Frank. Shot from the wing. It's rebounded by New York. And the shot is good.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Toronto, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Ross for 3. It's rebounded by New York. D's got 4 rebounds in this game. Passes it to the Prophet. Pass to Moore. Here's the Prophet. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. And that one's good. D.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Ross against Moore. Ross passes to Snow. That one's off. Still out of sync. For New York, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Pass to Ross. To the left side wing. Here's Snow. 9 points in the game so far.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Now here's Moore. And the pass to D. Here's the Prophet. He's got 11. Doesn't go that time. And Toronto will come the other way.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Now, here's Junior. Not a lot of room. 1:52 left to play in the third. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by New York.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Launches it, trains it from beyond the arc.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Now here's Ross. Passes it to Snow. The 3. It's not going to go for him. And the force going the other way now. Moore outside. Pass to the Prophet. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Covington.
Force ball.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Some changes for the force. Just 4 to shoot. From deep, Prince. Rebounded by Covington. Covington's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Inside, it's tipped. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Cowboy passes to Beatrice. They set the pick. Here's T. Buries the long-range jumper. T's got 9 points.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And here is Mason. 5 points in the game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul, first team foul.
For Toronto, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6.
2
shots. Relax on the first.
And that one falls for Mason. And Mason drops them both. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Toronto ahead, running away with it. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter, next. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
Make sure we're talking on defense. Make sure we're talking, everyone get down. We got to be more active. We got to make some hustle plays. Tracy.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already.